Good morning. It's Wednesday, June the 10th, and this is Wisdom for Your Week. The poet Robert Frost said that the world is full of willing people, some willing to work and the rest willing to let them. Depending on who you ask and what study you find, there seems to be a decline in the work ethic in this country. It seems to casual observers that those who are willing to work seem far fewer in number than those who are willing to let them work. It's almost like somewhere along the way, work has gotten a bad reputation. Even some Christians feel that work is the result of the fall of man because of sin, and therefore hard work must be a bad thing, like punishment. Solomon and the Bible in general has a different view of work, however. The book of Proverbs commends hard work and condemns laziness. In Proverbs 10, verse 4, Solomon makes a very important connection between hard work and prosperity and laziness and poverty. He said in that verse, "Lazy hands make a man poor, but diligent hands bring wealth." That verse is a perfectly balanced contrast. You've got laziness and poverty on one hand, and hard work and wealth on the other hand. Solomon makes it clear which is to be commended and which is to be condemned. He said, generally speaking, over the course of life, those who work hard will be rewarded for their hard work. They will experience material wealth and prosperity. And those who are slackers with a poor work ethic will suffer poverty. To be diligent in our work means to be careful and persistent in our effort. There's a sense in which this also means to be timely in our work. We do our work on time every time. Someone says that diligence means doing the right work right when the right work needs to be done. That's how we ought to work, especially as Christians, because the way we work reflects not only on us, but on the Lord that we serve. On the flip side of that coin is the lazy worker, the slacker, as it says in some translations. This is the person who does just enough to get by, who has no real pride in his work. He may work hard when the boss is watching, but that's the only time. Generally speaking, that kind of worker will not be rewarded. He'll not experience success and prosperity. And for a Christian, to be a lazy worker is an embarrassment to the name of Christ. Paul wrote about this in the New Testament. He said, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as you're working for the Lord, not for men." And so the choice is clear. Be a diligent worker and not a slacker. And that's wisdom for your week.